The net worths of Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen are a drop in the ocean compared to a former F1 driver. Former Haas driver Nikita Mazepin may one day inherit a £2 billion fortune from his father despite his Formula One career lasting only a year. That fortune will see him boast over 4 times the net worths of former rivals Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen. Mazepin's father, Dmitry Mazepin, was the general director of Russian chemical firm Uralchem and was described as a member of the closest circle of Vladimir Putin in the weeks after Russia first invaded Ukraine in February 2022. Uralkali, a subsidiary of Uralchem, sponsored Haas during Mazepin's time at the team, and it was subsequently ruled that the driver should be sanctioned, too. He lived under EU sanctions for over 2 years before overturning those restrictions, which included him and his father having their assets frozen and being given travel bans. Mazepin's father is reported to be worth £2 billion due to his business ventures. Due to inherit that fortune, Mazepin is over 4 times richer than Hamilton and Verstappen combined. According to the Sunday Times Rich List, Hamilton has a net worth of £300 million. The 39-year-old, who will leave Mercedes for Ferrari in 2025, became the richest British sportsperson in history in 2020. Verstappen's success with Red Bull, with whom he has won 3 consecutive world titles, has seen him climb the sporting rich list. The Dutchman's net worth is reported to be around £165 million. Meanwhile, Mazepin celebrated having EU sanctions lifted in March by claiming he is finally back. He wrote in a post on X, 742 days of life under sanctions. We are finally back. The EU General Court found that despite his links with his father, there was no need for Mazepin to remain on the sanctions list. The association criteria used in the initial sanctions require an existence of a link beyond a family member. With Mazepin no longer driving for Haas and benefiting from sponsorship funding from Uralkali, the relationship with his father is not enough for the EU to maintain his sanctions. At the time the sanctions were imposed in 2022, the EU said of Mazepin, "He is a natural person associated with a leading businessperson, his father, involved in economic sectors providing a substantial source of revenue to the government of the Russian Federation, which is responsible for the annexation of Crimea and the destabilization of Ukraine." Mazepin remains under sanction by the United Kingdom and Canada. The Russian is hoping to have those sanctions overturned in hope of returning to Formula One. But Mazepin certainly won't rely on a sporting comeback to earn a living.